Hi, YouTube. Hey, welcome on back. Apologies for the delay on this episode and some of the future episodes to come. We have a lot of amazing things happening, and I'm beyond excited to get into it. I have stayed away from all spoilers. I have really, ReZero Lover, welcome on through. I have stayed away from Twitter. I have stayed away from all spoilers. I have literally, I've been a busy boy this weekend. It was GammaCon weekend for me, and I had 1,001 events all happening at the same time. I don't know what to expect. But ladies and gentlemen, I hope this episode was fucking hype. I hope this episode was fucking hype because I'm ready. And if I'm ready, well, then I'm going to assume that you guys are ready. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's go. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. First off, terrifying. Which brings me to ask this, and this might be something that's in the novels. And the sword design is amazing. This looks absolutely fucking phenomenal. But I'm gonna ask something, and if it's spoilers, just let me know, right? But is there a tier system for the people in the cult, right? And I don't mean like the archbishops, right? I really mean the people beneath them, right? Like the followers. No, Ed, please don't ask. Not really. I don't think it's a spoiler. No, not as far as we know. So only archbishops and followers. Because I know that Petzelgeist had his fingers, right? They were finger licking good, brother. But it sort of makes me ask is like, are these individuals that come on through, right? That come on through, do they all have like either special cases or they just all cannon fodder? Or are they all like, because this doesn't look like one of the regular members that we saw fighting like the guards. This looks like some beefed up, caked up individuals, you know? Betsugi said followers and fingers. Right. Anyway. Ooh.
あの二人すごい強い
面白い
ダメミミとガーフだけじゃ無理
That's right, Garf. Listen to your girlfriend. If your girlfriend is telling you don't go into a fight, don't go into the fight, Garf. If your girlfriend is literally like, hey, we need reinforcements, go get reinforcements, Garf. Like, listen to your girlfriend. Listen to your partners, right, in this regard. Oh, shit. All right, we're backing it up just a little bit. Because I do want to talk about this. And I already know that people are going to get mad at me for stopping and rewinding. But witnessing this in of itself is going to trigger fight or flight. But also, seeing a bunch of dead bodies laid out like this is traumatizing. Seeing a bunch of dead bodies like this could, if you guys walked around and you saw something like this, would this be something that you'd be able to get out of your head? Or is this something that you feel like might stick with you from time to time? I feel like this is something. Pandora, rewrite, please. Nope, I'd repress. I feel like this is something that like a lot of people would probably try and repress, right? And then deal with over time and be like, oh God, what did I just witness? The smell, first off, right? The amount of blood. If there's people still alive and they're just groaning and you can hear the gurgles from their mouths from like, you know, blood maybe coming up, or like them just like being there lifeless altogether, and you know you can still yeah. That's like 20 dead people and two yeah. It would definitely stick in my head for a bit. Yeah, missing heads, missing legs, missing everything. Right. I generally forget sometimes that this stuff is so traumatic because Subaru goes through it so much. Right. And this is what's scary. If two of them could take out this many without really any issues, because I don't see any cuts or anything on them, what abilities do they have? What abilities or how OP are they if they're able to take out this many individuals without any issues?
あの二人すごい強い。
面白い。
ガフダメ。ミミとガフだけじゃ無理。
尻尾巻いて逃げよったって逃がしちゃくれねえよ。やるしかねえ。
じゃあ一回だけガーンってぶつかってどけて逃げる。じゃなきゃダメ。
Oh.
ために来たの。
If Mimi dies, we riot. No more ReZero episodes on this channel ever. Agreed? She's too fucking adorable and she's so good for Garf, right? She's so good for Garf in that environment, right? Because at the moment, it's this point and counterpoint that they keep going through. And even for Garf, right? Garf was someone that would jump in head first. Him not jumping in and actually sitting down and listening is showing his character progression. Beautiful scene.
終わった。一発思いっきりぶつかって一旦離脱。それでいいんだな。
そうそれで行こう。
Oh, here we go. Woo! No! They can't do this to us! Ah! And don't say, don't tell, okay, were some of you guys caught off guard by the OP? Because I'll be honest. I mean, no, because that was, like, I didn't want to get interrupted by the OP. I didn't want to get interrupted by the OP. That was such a good cut. Such a really, really good cut. But also...
一旦離脱。それでいいんだな。
そうそれで行こ
行くぜ。
them thinking together, them actually strategizing, huge moments and opportunities like this. And even if they get past them, right? If they're able to bring reinforcements back, even better, right? If they bring Reinhardt back, automatic fucking W. We don't even got to worry about this. If they're able to bring back others to help them out, better. The more the better. Restart. Okay. Fuck you, Chad. Don't laugh at me. Okay, whenever a show doesn't have, especially with ReZero, if ReZero doesn't have an OP for the episode, chat, what does that mean? Chat, if ReZero specifically doesn't have an OP, it means we're in danger. And it means that shit's quickly escalating. Right, it means a really good episode.
副団長、どういうおつもりですか。見てわからねえのか。動くな、お前。
Don't you fucking dare. If you tell me for some weird way, shape, or form, he's affiliated with the fucking archbishops.
With
the witch cult?
お前は大切な主と実の父親を見捨てて顔も知らない連中を助けに走るのか。
おいポンコツ、お前何してんだ。こんなんは口だけの脅しだ。心配しなくても。
試してみるか。難しい話じゃない。騎士の本分を全うしろってだけだ。アストレア家の家督について話したいんだろう。
行けって。行け。
フェルト様、僕は。
But that's the thing with Reinhardt, and I think this is what makes him an interesting character, is the world, the universe loves to protect him, but yet can he protect the people that he loves? Even as the world's most powerful character, the way to go ahead and affect you isn't to attack you, it's to destroy the people around you. In fact, the way that I would actually go after Reinhardt is that in particular as well. Similar to Subaru, right? Which the way to go ahead and attack him would probably be through, like, hurt him hard would be going after Emilia. Also, thanks so much for the follow, Safula. It would be to go after the people that he cares about. Go after the people that he cares about and have them have some sort of hatred, meaning anger towards Reinhardt for not being able to do enough, right? Just what I was thinking, right? You go after the people that they care about and you attack them in that way. You don't have to understand Subaru's return by death, right? But if you understand that there's a way that this is affecting and that time keeps changing, you keep going after people that they love. That's great. But you make risking a nuke snap. Oh, but we live in a society, don't we, Ziegler? Don't we? And others. We live in a society, Aparlied. In a situation like that, right? If you're able to break a person, if you're able to break them, like their psyche meter, especially for Reinhardt like this. Imagine this. Reinhardt's out and protecting and fighting the witch cult, and then he gets a bag. This is gonna be graphic content here, or trigger warning. He gets a bag with the note, right? And it says something along the lines of, you know, you can protect yourself, right? And it's funny that you're like, everyone looks up to you as the greatest hero, but yet you can't protect those that you care about, right? And it has like, I don't know, her pinky or something. We're about to go some Apothecary Diaries level stuff here. You know, Reinhardt versus the Mexican cartel fanfic. But no, like, you know, you slowly start introducing elements of fear, elements of pain. What's in the bag? Not the pinky. You slowly start introducing elements where you can start controlling the character based on what you have, right? So therefore, Reinhardt isn't going to necessarily rush in, knowing full well that at this point in time, and if he does, cool, but then he just became a whole threat to a whole different aspect of things, right? Bro got a free lunch late? Oh, God. Ryan's usual defense is to not have anyone like this. But my thing is, if Ryan can be triggered like this is showing me that his emotional state is one that can be tampered with, right? Or one that can be affected easily. So I'm gonna ask this, and I don't mean to trigger people, and it might. While Reinhardt has grown physically and is untouchable, do you think that emotionally he is mature enough to make decisions like that? Like emotionally, he has developed completely and fully, right? In the areas of putting down appropriate boundaries with others. People that he thought he was supposed to be close with. He's still 19 after all. Anyway. Let's go. Sorry.
魔女の遺骨って嫉妬の魔女は死んじゃいない。だって
私を殺しに来てね。
だって
落ち着けよ兄弟。魔女の骨ったってあれだ。別に嫉妬の魔女の骨に限った話じゃねえだろう。
そう。記録にはほとんど残されてへんけど、そんな口伝もなくはないんよ。そしてこの都市には
嫉妬の魔女以外の骨が残されていると。どこにあるのかご存知なのですか？
魔女の遺骨は水門都市の重要機密。知ってるとしたら10人会の人間やね。
10人会。切り高か。それでんなもんを要求してるカペラ・エメラダ・ルグニカってのは何なんだ。カメにルグニカって入るのはそれこそ王族だけのはずだろう。
おちょくってんじゃねえの。王族がみんな病死したってのは有名な話だしよ。
カペラの名については分かりかねますが、かつてエメラダルグニカの名を持つ方が王家に名を連ねていたことは確かです。
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, brother. In a situation like that, even if she's like 400 years old or 300 years old, even if it dates way the fuck back then, here comes in my question. If she's a member of the royal family, doesn't she have rights to the throne in that case? Wouldn't she have rights to the throne in that case if she's a part of the royal family? The sixth candidate for the royal selection. I mean, really depends on the rules. They're all extremely dead. Depends if she wasn't ousted by the family. The ruler is decided by the dragon. Regulus also has rights. I don't remember. I want to be on the Capella camp. I don't know, but at the moment, because she is a part of the royal family, right? Even though she might be a part, she might be whatnot, or archbishop or whatever. It's gonna be highlighted that way, right? And the dragon said, "Bring me 5 new priestesses."
ご存命だったのは50年以
50
上
years
前の
ago.
ことです。
Damn.
非常に美しく聡明な方だったそうですが、 その性格は残忍極まりなく、国民は皆彼女を恐れていたと。
待って待って、鏡が反応してる。
Oh shit.
ユリウス、
全員揃っているようだね。私は見えているだろうか。
連絡がないから心配したわ。外の様子はどうなん？
それが
おじゃん、大変です。そっちにお姉ちゃんは戻っていませんですか？
Ah, fuck.
戻ってへん。うちらも心配してて。
お嬢おるか。
The Eye Mirror 3, ladies and gentlemen. Next year, you're getting the Eye Mirror 4. Coming out soon, ladies and gentlemen, with increased picture functionality, you know. The iMedia, you're gonna have a Steve Jobs of people in there. The iMirror 2 was such trash. But no, my main regard is yes, there's gonna be a lot of commotion. There's gonna be a lot of chaos during this period of time. And especially being a part of like the war room, right? The strategy room in here, you're probably gonna be over flooded with information. And you as an individual in this room have to siphon out what is crap and what isn't. What is actual like important information that takes the top priority versus what isn't. Because you're more than likely gonna get like, oh, there's a follower is like killing people, or there's the Archbishop of this that's about to do this, right? What takes priority in that regard for you as an individual? What do you do? Where do you go? Number two, who do you side with? Who do you take with? You can team up with one of these royal selection candidates. Who do you team up with and why? Everything's gone to hell, right? Who do you team up with? You need to watch or Matt, this is what we always do. We sit, we talk, we analyze, right? Who do you team up with and why, right? You team up with Capella or with Crush? None of this hurry up, bro. With the nuke? Sure, if Reinhardt was there, right? Realistically, Anastasia, because she has Julius in the recourses. Crush, Priscilla, Emilia. Team, but Emilia's not there at the moment, right? Emilia's gone, right? Emilia's AFK at the moment. And Reinhardt's AFK. Who do you team up with? And that's the, like 90% of the battle. With Al.
全員揃っているようだね。私は見えているだろうか。
連絡がないから心配したわ。外の様子はどうなん？
それが
おじゃん、大変です。そっちにお姉ちゃんは戻っていませんですか？
戻ってへん。うちらも心配してて。
お嬢おるか。平太郎が。
お姉ちゃんが。
Oh.
お姉ちゃんが。
平太郎、落ち着き。何があったん？ゆっくり話し。
過去の影響がお姉ちゃんから流れ込んできてて、それがすごい傷で。
過去？三分の過去やね。つまりミミがどこかで怪我して。
Ah! What the fuck, chat? No! No! Okay. If Mimi's hurt, this might just be fucking game. Jim John, thanks so much for the phone. Well, we're rioting then. We're fucking rioting. Sorry, end of stream. Mimi, well, Mimi's not dead. Mimi's hurt, right? When do you do the end of Eva? Probably next week on Sunday. Clark is hurt. Capella, yeah. I'm going to back it up. And I know some of you guys are like, why?
だって
落ち着けよ兄弟。魔女の
僕は魔女の遺骨って嫉妬の魔女は死んじゃいない。だって
私を殺しに来てね。
だって
落ち着けよ兄弟。魔女の骨ったってあれだ。別に嫉妬の魔女の骨に限った話じゃねえだろう。
How does he know? How much does he know? Al, who are you exactly? People just know things. Bro must be a fucking mind reader. Like, how much does he know? The way he throws that in so casually, I feel a lot of people would just take that and run with it.
だって
落ち着けよ兄弟。魔女の骨ったってあれだ。別に嫉妬の魔女の骨に限った話じゃねえだろう。
But for me, how does he know all of this? How does he know?
魔女の遺骨って嫉妬の魔女は死んじゃいない。だって
私を殺しに来てね。
だって
落ち着けよ兄弟。魔女の骨ったってあれだ。別に嫉妬の魔女の骨に限った話じゃねえだろ
う。そう、記録にはほとんど残されてへんけど、そんな口伝もなくはないんよ。そしてこの都市には
嫉妬の魔女以外の骨が残されていると。どこにあるのかご存知なのですか？
魔女の遺骨は水門都市の重要機密。知ってるとしたら10人会の人間やね。
So, are the Council of 10, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, I'm trying to make, like, putting keywords with the greater standings of things, right? Is the Council of 10 the old men that we saw? Or is that separate? Different? No, just from this city. Then that's really rough to keep that information. The city council, oh, okay, separate.
10人会切り高か。それでんなもんを要求してるカペラエメラダ・ルグニカってのは何なんだ。カメにルグニカって入るのはそれこそ王族だけのはずだろう。
おちょくってんじゃねえの。王族がみんな病死したってのは有名な話だしよ。
カペラの名については分かりかねますが、かつてエメラダルグニカの名を持つ方が王家に名を連ねていたことは確かです。ご存命だったのは50年以上も前のことです。非常に美しく聡明な方だったそうですが、その性格は残忍極まりなく、国民は皆彼女を恐れていたと。
待って鏡が反応してる。ユリウス、
全員揃っているようだね。私は見えているだろうか。
連絡がないから心配したわ。外の様子はどうなん？
それが
おじゃん、大変です。そっちにお姉ちゃんは戻っていませんですか？
戻ってへん。うちらも心配してて。
お嬢おるか。平太郎が。
お姉ちゃんが。
Oh.
お姉ちゃんが。
平太郎、落ち着き。何があったん？ゆっくり話。
過去の影響がお姉ちゃんから流れ込んできてて、それがすごい傷で。
カゴ？3分のカゴやね。つまり耳がどこかで怪我して。
やっほほやっほ。クズ肉の皆さん、元気にしてやがります。麗しい私の美声に大興奮しちゃってくれてます。実は不届きな連中が視聴者に仕掛けてきやがって。
Garf!
すまねえ大将。俺様、俺は。
No! Oh no, brother! Oh, Garf just doesn't catch a break. If she's dead, we're fucking rioting. That's it. That's the end of ReZero right there. End of stream. I don't know. She might still be alive. She might just be badly hurt. Fuck it, we're rioting anyway. Oh my god. Okay, the amount of self-guilt, we'll talk about this for a little bit, because that's... If your partner got hurt in the process of trying to leave, right, because it's the only option to do, how much do you internalize this? And she's laughing over the scene, right? How much do you internalize something like that? Yeah, the reaction by Wilhelm, though, was incredible. We're going to back it up just a little bit, but I want to talk about grief here for a second. Everything. Right? Capella and Tanya, right? Very similar tactic is what I'm noticing, right? This is Edaka-chan, right? Like, let me make you lower down your voice. Like, if I can make you lower down your guard just a little bit and absolutely destroy you and make fun of you and get into that psychological state, you're done. If I can get into you, psychologically speaking, and just put a little bit of pressure, enough to make you feel as though it can be a lot. It's, yeah. Ioyuki is incredible at this. So, if your mom or someone that you loved went through what Mimi just went through, and you're carrying her, and you're seeing her struggle to breathe, you're seeing her, that wound just get worse and worse, and you're trying to run as fast as you can to get help, right? And you know that you might be attacked again. You know that so on and so forth. That amount of trauma. Garf is having mommy trauma. Garf is now having girlfriend trauma, right? Because girlfriend is on the verge of death. Garf is taking on so much that I'm scared for him. Garf is taking on, and Mimi trauma, right? Malicious pinging. Garf is taking on so much that I'm actually scared that he might be in fear or in the moment of like a psychological break. One of those breaks where he just goes wild and he starts rampaging through because he can't take it anymore, right? So he doesn't know how to go ahead and release that. And so he starts going above his own, like, standards to try and do certain things. He was having doubts about his own competence in the previous episode as well. Oh, yeah. And he's already seeing Elsa as well. Combined all of that. The thing that he, Wilhelm going on guard and whatnot makes me wonder, is Garf marked? Did they mark Garf? Or is that just Garf in extreme anguish? So much anguish that it's giving out the scent the same way that Subaru's scent goes out, right? Their self-esteem is breaking. Oh, 100%. 100%. Let's back it up and let's go through with it. Because this is why I love ReZero, right? This is why I love ReZero, is the way that it explores characters in such a small moment like this, that, like, if you're paying attention, you'll catch on. But if you're not, it's like, oh, whatever. Wow, Garf. Oh my God, Mimi's hurt. And that's around it. But it's like, no, it's not just about her being hurt. It's what are the ramifications of this going forward, right? Let's talk about linking. Linking and anchoring, right? How many of you guys have ever had the fear of going up and doing a presentation and people are going to laugh at you? And I'm going to correlate it to this, I promise. Every time, me, always me. Every single presentation I've done, fear, yes, but not being laughed at. Sure, fear of presenting. Here's the thing. As individuals, we anchor a lot of thoughts, right? And we anchor a lot of our own emotions based on the situation and the ecological factors around us. I.e., for some people, say that you were eating popcorn and your partner was driving and they got into a car crash. And now whenever you smell popcorn, what happens? You start freaking out. That anxiety, right? Your anxiousness starts going through the roof. All of a sudden, you don't know about certain things, right? Being called out in front of the class and not knowing an answer, and people may be laughing or maybe also just being surprised, being put on the spotlight is never fun, right? It puts you in a state of anxiety. Oh, great, the association situation. We anchor events like this in our subconscious and in our unconscious as well, right? That allows us the opportunity to, like, for key moments and stuff like this, where certain things, our brain is just going to be wired to not like them and not associate with them. Funnily enough, and this was very, very interesting, there was a comment in one of the previous episodes where someone was saying, Ed, how dare you be dismissive about color psychology? Color psychology is not really a real thing. Color psychology can't be taken international. There is such a thing as international color psychology, and it's been thrown out there. I put a lot of research studies out and about in the YouTube comment section and even on Discord. Color psychology, music psychology, art therapy, there's hundreds of different forms out there, right, that allow us the ability to go and connect our brains and even what we're seeing and set a mood for us. Even for the characters in this world, whatever they're seeing starts setting a mood in some way, shape, or form. Hence why you have favorite shirts. Hence why when you're stressed out, you do certain routines, right? I like my Garfield with a little bit of trauma, but this is a little too much trauma for me. Damn, I don't know about you guys, but
なんで傷が塞がらない包帯よ。勝ち込みかけた連中もろくなことにならねえって分かったからじゃねえですか。はあ、勝ち込みの代償として手始めにこの建物にいる連中からグズグズのグズ肉にしてやります。
なんだ。
what the fuck, bro? Oh no. Oh no. Well, now comes in the major factor, because this is being broadcast out there, right? Now you're hearing people die. Now you're hearing people die. So even if you're hiding in the corner, guess what? Because this is being broadcast throughout the entire city, now all of a sudden everyone, right? The moment that she took over this, everyone's in a fight or flight state. The moment that she's doing this, now it's psychological warfare.
Fuck 皆さんご無事でしたか。キリタが無事だったか。どうにか。オットーは一緒じゃないのか。
Oh no.
申し訳ないですが。
Oh no.
あいつのことだからめったなことはないだろうけど。皆さんお聞きになった通りです。人質の命は一刻の猶予もありません。
単刀直入に聞くわ。
Thanks for the follow,
魔女
Kevin.
の遺骨は実在するんよね。
はい、確かに。ですが魔女の遺骨は動かすことができません。したがって相手の要求に応えることはできない。
その動かせないというのは桐高様のご意見ですか？
いいえ、言葉通り物理的な意味で動かせないのです。
What?
魔女の遺骨には特別な力が宿っています。遺骨を動かせば過去に都市を水没させて魔女を滅ぼした当時と、いえそれ以上の被害を生んで。
Whoa! Whoa! So it is Typhon, right? First off, amazing art, but second off, wow. Anime original. If you do, F you don't. F if you do, F if you don't. Yeah. Typhon is the one that got away from the typhoon. That's, oof. 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 So, and correct me if I'm wrong, right? Because it was this child, right, that greeted Subaru at Echidna's party, right? Yeah. So then this is the Witch of Pride. Yes? She's Pride. Yeah. But also, what happens to bodies over time, right? And even through that, the witches that may have been present at Echidna's party, that Echidna, did Echidna in the tomb look like Echidna from Echidna's party? Yes or no? No. So, I guess the first question is why. Second question is that just a representation of them, right? If you're not, you're just from losing limbs. Yeah, this could be an older version of her. Absolutely. Or her body has just started to deteriorate. Absolutely.
この都市は崩壊するでしょう。
テュフォンが大水の中に沈められか。
遺骨は渡す。
この都市は崩壊するでしょう。
テュフォンが大水の中に沈められか。
Typhon drowned in the flood, eh? Al, how much do you know? My God, dude, there's so many red flags. There's so many fucking red flags on Al at the moment. And I don't mean to curse, right? But there's so many red flags that are being raised up in terms of how he's asking the question and also how this is being framed, right? Al taking the centerpiece of this question, and especially with his back being turned to us, with the mask as well, full on showcasing that number one, we don't even truly know who's underneath the mask. And number two, he's giving his back towards us as much as that. That's wild. That is wild. Casually drops floor and doesn't elaborate. Why he know? He's not royal selection. Well, why and how does he know? That's the two real questions.
遺骨は渡せん。くだらん要求も聞かん。そこは変わらんやろ。
お姉ちゃん。
Brother, you couldn't even look him in the eyes? Like, that's how much it's eating you alive? You brought her to safety, man. You just didn't let her die. Oh. Ricardo the goat.
兄ちゃんがここに運んでくれんかったら、ミミが死んどったのは間違いない。せやから、恩に着る。助かった。ほんまに大きに。
やめてくれ。ほらガーフィール、聞かせてくれ。この町を襲ってる大バカ野郎全員ぶっ倒さなきゃならないんだ。そのためにお前の力がいる。
Subaru fucking loves this version of you. Subaru, oh my God, the goat here, dude. That's the self-improvement that we've been talking about. I need to take out all the idiots that are happening here, but I need your help. Right? But I need your help. I can't do this alone. We can take him out together, and I need all of your guys' helps. He's grown up so much from before, right? Yeah, it's surprised he's not, like, of course, Emilia's still probably weighing on his mind, right? But he has taken on so much, and he has started the process of growth incredibly.
放送を聞いてちびっ子と俺は都市庁舎に向かったんだ。もら
So you're telling me one of Garf's kicks that could send people flying, one of Garf's kicks that could probably break your leg in an instant, didn't do anything to them. Look at this, right?
こと俺は都市庁舎に向かったんだ。
Amazing roundhouse. For whoever they like animated this, amazing. Also, amazing block, right? That is a really, really good block. Most people give up when trying to actually do good fight scenes, and they'll just go really, really like slow with it. So it goes from a roundhouse to a punch to kicking the knee. I don't know about you guys, but there's a really big thing, which is if you kick someone's knee or kneecap, right? You can instantly fucking break your leg. That's a really, really good way of just breaking someone's leg, and they just stand there and they just take it. Yeah, there's some skin under her. It usually breaks, right?
殺してから初めて
Elsa, coming back. That PTSD, bro. At the worst moment. Elsa coming back and haunting Garf. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. How did he come from Moshko Tensei into this world? Wait. Doesn't Batty Gaddy have 6 arms or 4 arms? Hold on. He has 2, and he has the 2 up here, right? 6. Okay, not quite there yet. Not quite there yet. He's a 4-arm. Batty has 6. Damn, dude. Oh, Garf. Oh. She snaps him. She grounds him. She literally grounds Garf, guys. She grounds Garf in moments of panic, in moments of PT, because he could have just kept going on with this, right? In this regard. But Mimi allows Garf the ability to snap back into reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Like, you know, we're about to start doing an Eminem song in here just from that. Because she's the GOAT. She's the GOAT, the best girlfriend. Garf! How the fuck did she break through it? Don't tell me that her sword has like anti-magical properties or some shit that can dispel something after it's been encountered once, and therefore it has the ability to go ahead and dispel shit, i.e. she put up her shield, that shit cut through it like it was fucking butter, right? It didn't fully manifest. Could be, but not this time. Because I'm looking at this and I'm like, let's back it up just a little bit. There's Batty. She makes full contact with that. It's a full block. She got both circles out, so that should be a full block, but it doesn't. This is, my heart breaks. My heart absolutely breaks. Because oh. Even more so, the internalization. He was carrying her. Him and his own agents of change, right? Where she showed him that there's another way. And he chooses to grab her, right? And instead of like pushing her forward to run with, he keeps her behind to try and keep their back safe, thinking that that's the best option, right? Which ultimately allows her to get hurt. Wasn't at full swing and she didn't block it. This is fucked up, like in the best way possible, because it's really showing the torment of Garf, right? How does this torment someone like him? And overall, I'm gonna be very straight up with you guys. This would break anyone. Like if this happened to you, this would absolutely break you. And the amount of survivor's guilt that comes through with that would be insanely tough, right? Wow. Wow.
たわんの大男に女。
ビルヘルムさん、
ミミ殿の塞がらない傷、おそらく死神の加護によるものです。
Death God.
ちびっこはあいつは
Fuck. Fuck, I got too into it. And no vid, please.
たわんの大男に女。
ビルヘルムさん、
ミミ殿の塞がらない傷、おそらく死神の加護によるものです。
So I feel like this is something I need to touch up on more, or maybe get some clarifications from the light novel readers here. What are the gods? Like what are the gods of ReZero, right? Because clearly, if the witches can do this much damage, and we're talking about gods, and we're bringing in like divine protections and instances like this of your own mental emotional health and watching the show, yes, absolutely. Trigger warning going forward, right? There's a sword god, there are witches, demons, and now gods. The closest thing in this world is Old Laguna. We haven't been told much about gods or anything. There are no gods per Tape. But yet this divine protection of the death god. At least per volume 39.
ちびっこはあいつは俺をかばって。
それは耳の選んだことや。
分かってる分かってる。誰も俺を責めやしねえ。
In a big way, and I'm going to go ahead and highlight this as well. Y'all remember when Subaru was freaking out season 1 about the stuff that was happening to Emilia, and so he teams up with them, and he's in a very similar mental state where he's taking everything in and there's no way to save her and so on and so forth. And now we're seeing this poetry in motion where now Subaru's on the other end of this thing, looking in and seeing Garf go through something similar. Beautiful writing. Beautiful fucking writing, right? Because now we're seeing people transition through these states of like, hey, you know, Garf having his main protagonist moment. And it's aside from that. Like Subaru, when he was going through this stuff, right? He was begging, like crying, bleeding, internalizing everything in a very similar state like that.
だけどな、俺はそうじゃねえ。
ほう。
だからあいつは俺がぶっちまんだ。
よう吠えたわ。男に二言はない。勝って戦うっちゅうんやな。
ああ、とっつぁんだ。俺がやってやる。それでスバル。
Oh, that resiliency.
これからどう動く？
それはまた随分アバウトな話の振り方だな、おい。
タイダとの戦いを思い出した。君が特効薬になるのではとね。
無茶ぶりすんな。俺が魔女教の特効薬ならこんな足になってねえよ。エミリアを連れて行ったのは強欲だ。1秒だってあんな野郎にエミリアを預けておきたくねえ。
Yeah, we also don't know what Regulus might be doing. And that's the thing is, we have to remember Regulus's rights, right? Regulus might be along the lines of like, I don't know, he might just want a bunch of like lap pillows and he might just want to lay on them. But they all have to be like exquisite lap pillows, right? The best lap pillows. And that's the number one regardless. Whenever we're looking at a situation like this, we have to understand, number one, it is a threat that Emilia is with Regulus. Number two, Regulus being an extreme narcissistic individual whose world revolves around him, who has, you know, is extremely greedy in everything that he does. I have a couple questions I'm going to throw your way. How would you feel if Emilia was like, hey, I want to open up the relationship. Hey, this is, you know what, like, he's cooking. Hey, this is my partner. hey, you know, you're not my first kiss. How would Regulus feel in an environment like this where it's like, hey, you know what? Like, I've already done all these lists of things coming from someone who feels that he has rights, whose main thing is he is like, you know, there, like he is king, he is all of that. The Witch of NTR would be a violation of Regulus's rights. So as long as it doesn't violate his rights, okay. But that's sort of what I'm getting at is for Regulus, especially with the women that he selects, what are the qualifications for that, right? Is it, oh, as long as you don't violate my rights, you're all good? As long as I'm greedy and I need all your love and affection and yourself? Or are we taking it even a step further, like into like an extreme aspect of even grandiosity and religiosity, which are the moments of like, oh, you know what, like all your attention should be devoted to me, all your care and love should be devoted to me, your, you know, what is it, your sexual nature should be devoted to me, I should be your only partner, I should be the only person that you think about when you go to bed or when you wake up. Like, is that the level of greed or rights that Regulus thinks he has? Is it to that extreme, or is it quite literally the opposite? You're not your first, that's a violation of my right. It sounds like a yandere. It can be. It can be. Holy shit. I love that, right? Where Subaru is seen as like, for everybody else, no audio. Okay, got you. Better? Sen sonido, taragoto.
タイダとの戦いを思い出した。君が特効薬になるのでは?
Okay. That's a lot of pressure to also take in, right? Subaru tends to go ahead and mix the different roles that he plays together, right? The role of the hero, the role of, you know, the criminal, the role of the trickster, the role of the villain. Like, he has to take on so many different roles that he plays and he mixes with together, that being seen as this wonder drug, that's a lot of pressure. That is a lot of pressure to go out and take in. And if you're always expected to go ahead and succeed or be the solution to stuff, yeah, that...
とね。
無茶ぶりすんな。俺が魔女教の特効薬ならこんな足になってねえよ。エミリアを連れて行ったのは強欲だ。1秒だってあんな野郎にエミリアを預けておきたくねえ。
ということは君はエミリア様の奪還を優先すると。
当然だ。って言いたいところだけどな。あのミーティアが良くない。
同感だ。
Look at that, man. Like
ということは君はエミリア様の奪還を優先すると。
Everyone's all nervous, like sweat dripping, because it's like, okay, if somebody chooses to do something different, what are they gonna do, right? What are they gonna do, right? In that scenario, you can tell. Like, everyone's tense. The aspect of surprise, right? An even bigger surprise at him coming through and saying, hey, whatever's coming. Bro is carrying, but he's grown because he knows he needs everyone. He needs all hands on deck. But in a situation like this, I think we gotta remember, right? We gotta remember a couple things. Number one, the more people you have to face these things, the better. Number two, they all need each other in moments of stress. Number three, all of these sins can literally, like, you're in a situation where you're in danger no matter what you do. So you need all hands to join in together. You don't want to drown by your own ambition, right? Like, the last thing you want to do is literally be like, hey, I can take all of this by myself and start drowning inside of that, right? That's the scary part, and that's the rough part to highlight.
って言いたいところだけどな。あのミーティアが良くない。
同感だ。あの一方的に聞く者の精神を蝕む声。ミーティアが都市の全員を縛り付ける鎖の役割をしている。
攻略する順番は 色欲がいる都市庁舎が最優先だ。
Damn.
普通に歩いとるとこ見ると大丈夫そうやな。
まあ厳密には大丈夫じゃねえんだけど、フェリスは町の人たちを治療しなきゃならね
Okay, so Al is with them.
えし、平太郎たちはカゴで耳の傷を分け合ってて動けねえ。戦力は一人でも多い方がいいだろう。
Yeah, Subaru.
というか、ここまでついてきてもらってなんだけど、クルシさんは戦えるのか？
ヴィルヘルムに指示して鍛え直しました。
Oh.
足手まといにはならないつもりですよ。
I love Crush on a level. I don't even know how to put it. I love Crush in a level that like speaks to me in a certain way where it's like she's goated, right? Like she's absolutely goated. Like on an emotional level of like, hey, you know what? I retrained. I'm trying to get myself to be better. Don't have everything unlocked, right? In that way, but I'm starting to make better steps for myself, regardless of the setback that happened. And it's powerful to see that.
クルシ様の天品は衰えておりません。私が保証しましょう。
で、お前は？
あ？
戦ってるとこ見たことねえんだけど。
ああ、それなんだがよ、兄弟。この流れで言うのも勇気がいるんだが。
なんだよ。
悪いんだが、俺は姫さん探して。
Sorry, but my princess is in another castle. That's kind of sus, bro. That's kind of sus, bro. You waited this entire time to be like, hey, he does have responsibilities for Priscilla, sure. But him literally waiting for this long to just be like, all right, I'm dipping. I'll follow them, just dip at the last moment. No. Because my thing is, if that was the case, wouldn't he have dipped earlier? So they took him this far, and then now he decides to dip. It's like if Coffee was taken by the, like, by one of the archbishops and whatnot, right? I'm going to dip out to go and save Coffee, right? Like, hey, I love you guys. I got to dip. I'll be back, right? You might, yeah.
合流しなきゃならねえ。ここでお別れだ。
何言い出すんだよ。
だから悪いって言ってるじゃねえか。他のみんなも本当申し訳ねえっての。
主のことを思うのは。
But the way he plays this is what's unsettling.
で、お前は？
あ？
戦ってるとこ見たことねえんだけど。
ああ、それなんだがよ、兄弟。
The way that he plays this, he unsettles me the way that Geese from Moshiko Tensei unsettles me. He unsettles me in such a deep way. Like I can't put my finger on it, but it's just like extremely unsettling, right? So you're telling me he was a part of all these like higher level strategic level aspects of thinking. He has a lot of information that a lot of us don't know. He's walking through, and at the right moment, he's just like, hey, I got to go meet up with my princess now, so on and so forth. It's only natural for him to be worried about his princess, but not earlier on when everything's happening. In the light novel, he did leave earlier. For me, it's this specific timing in the anime. Because I don't know if he left earlier or not in the light novel, but in the anime, it's this timing right now that is raising a fucking giant red flag. Like, yeah.
この流れで言うのも勇気がいるんだが。
なんだよ。
悪いんだが、俺は姫さん探して合流しなきゃならねえ。ここでお別れだ。
はあ、お前何言い出すんだよ。
だから悪いって言ってるじゃねえか。他のみんなも本当申し訳ねえ。
I'm sorry, guys. Hey, apologies to the... He takes a lot of this blame. And the way that he's playing this off, instead of, hey, I'll see you guys later, right? You guys already know whatever. He plays it down in order for people to not be as angry as Subaru, because Subaru's instantly hopping on. The way that he diverts this hostility that would come from any other interaction screams, watch your back. Might not be today, might not be tomorrow, might not be 20 years from now, but it might be 50 or 100. Watch your back. Individuals like this, like Geese from Moshiko Tensei, now Al, are all raising the appropriate red flags where I'm like, it's a character that withholds a lot of important details. Because how much do we know about Al compared to how much do we know about Julius and Reinhardt? How much do we know about Al compared to how much do we know about Wilhelm and Priscilla and Anastasia and all of these other characters?
主のことを思うのは従者として当然のこと。私はそれを非難しませんよ。
そいつはどうも。
マジかよ。となるといよいよ俺が足手まとい確定枠か。
なんでや。兄ちゃんがおったら100人力や。
The power of 100?
白芸の時も怠惰の時も兄ちゃんが気張っとったんをみんな見とる。
私も心強いです。頼りにしています、スバル様。
Subaru's got a power of 100 different versions of him. Subaru is one of the few individuals that can either be a, mental health crisis god, the yap god, the, hey, let me return my death god, the, hey, I'm going to go ahead and do a victory pose god. Like, he has the ability to turn the tides of fate, brother. So, yeah, brother Cruz smile. It's adorable. It's adorable.
兄ちゃんが気張っとったんをみんな見とる。
Yeah.
私も心強いです。頼りにしています。
She's just beautiful, man. She's just beautiful, man. She's really pretty as a character, as a very strong character. That smile, man. That damn smile. All right. Ooh. Am I gonna lower down Emilia in my rankings here? If I have Anastasia at the bottom, and then I have Felt, am I pushing Emilia from second place to third place and moving up Crush? Oh, oh, my heart, do it. Crush fans eating, do it. Oh man, it's rivaling. Yeah, my in my first place is Priscilla at the moment. I'm not even gonna lie. At my first place is Priscilla at the moment. They can both be at second. Sure.
スバル様。
そうですか。なんか変な気分だな。
じゃあ一個だけアドバイスだ。暴食と出くわしたら。
How do you know this? How does he know? Does he know? And then the way that he was acting with Typhon, it's the same thing. Dude, that's wild. That is wild.
様。
そうです。
Also, I just noticed Al and Subaru have a very similar color scheme, don't they? Aside from the red in the helmet, if you were to take the red away, Al and Subaru have a very similar color scheme, don't they? Yellow, gray, dark helmet. And just that Al's is like an off-brand yellow or off-brand orange, I guess, if you want to call it that way. A bit off color, but similar, yeah. Does he have a lot more green?
なんか変な気分だな。
じゃあ一個だけアドバイスだ。暴食と出くわしたら本名は聞かせるな。今この町に滞在司教が全員揃ってる可能性がある。暴食と出くわしたら本名は聞かせるな。今この町に滞在司教が全員揃ってる可能性がある。何
？He knows. My God, he knows. Don't tell Gluttony your name is such a sus thing to say for a character. Don't.
お互い運がありゃ無事で会おうぜ、兄弟。
Side note, Julius does look good.
血の匂いや。それもごっつい量やな。
スバル、入れ込みすぎだ。
悪い。確かに入れ込みすぎてる。
無理もない。暴食は因縁のある相手だ。
Mm.
仮に私が君の立場なら、平静を装えたかは怪しいものだ。
Julius is a bro as well, man. Julius like instantly sees that with Subaru and he grounds him, right? It's an ability to be like, hey, dude, you're getting worked up. Like, hey, let's bring it back. I get, like, I understand where that might be affecting. And if I was in your shoes, it'd be the same. I'd be the same. But like, let's bring it back down. He's such a fucking bro, man. All right, I'm gonna ask this. If you could have mods make the poll, one like friend or one person that you feel like, not because of their abilities, not abilities, but a person that you feel you can connect with, have a conversation, roast with, whatnot. Who would you prefer as a friend? Ricardo, Julius, Al, or Reinhard? Who would you prefer to hang out with? Who do you think you would get along? Roswell, Reinhard's too friendly. Julius is too serious. But that's the main thing is when we're talking about this, like for me personally, I love the way that Julius interacts with Subaru. Like they care about one another in that way. Reinhard as well. Reinhard cares about Subaru. Like there's this general aspect of like brotherly love, right? Julius. Anyway, let's keep going.
なんだお前、気持ち悪いな。打ち合わせ通りに行こう。基本は複数で一人を仕留める。かっこ撃破して。
Hey,
勝者は奪還だ。ただし。
不利だと思えば即時の撤退を決断すること。
Hey, yo!
広場衛兵の死体だらけってビビって足止めんじゃねえ。行くぞ。
兄ちゃん、ちょっと失礼するで。
Oh, bro. Dude, Ricardo the fucking goat, dude. The squad pulling up. Hold on. When the anime con, like, you know, has a bunch of cosplayers and panels about your favorite ReZero, like, show, or your ReZero waifu, you and your friends be like, hey.
広場衛兵の死体だらけってビビって足止めんじゃねえ。行くぞ。
兄ちゃん。
That's how some people were at the convention I was earlier on this week. You know, there was a couple cosplayers doing some amazing cosplays, and people were like running to line up, and I'm like, hey, they wanted a lot of pictures. Yeah, we'll put it that way.
ちょっと失礼するで。
What the fuck?
これは。奴らだ。
敵は。
What?
奴らだ。
What?
敵は。
Did she just deflect that? Let's introduce Alien to the franchise. She just absolutely deflect. Okay, so even in a situation like this, now you're thinking, yeah, mid-air parry. Now you got to think on your feet, right? Fight or flight kicks in. How good are you at improv? How, like, legitimately, how good are you at improv or at handling situations of high stress when shit changes like this? I'll be honest, it's taken me a while to get better. Woo! Nice! Woo! Woo!
やはり。4本腕がなんぼのもんや。
shit. Ricardo's a fucking beast. I mean, he is, but he's fucking awesome. Holy fuck. Dude, literally. Holy shit. Three? Four? And that was like an immediate deflection of that. That's more than 6. Isn't that like 8 arms? Simply cut through the magic. That's wild. That's insane. That is actually fucking insane. 8 arms. It's like 6 consoles, 6 monitors, 8 arms, 8 keyboards.
一気に仕掛けて戦果ゼロかよ。結構ショックでかいぜ。みんなもう一度だ。ユリウスとクルシさんの遠距離攻撃を主力に。
Is she the dragon? Wait. Wait. Holy shit, it's a dragon. A dragon just really sneaked up on that. Oh shit, dude. 50-year-old dragon lonely moment. Oh, what the fuck, dude.
本当に来やがってるじゃねえですか。じゃ改めまして名乗ります。私が魔女教滞在司教色欲担当カペラエメラドルグニガチャ様です。
No, Capella. You're doing this all wrong. You shouldn't be yapping your name when we already know who your name is. You should be attacking us directly. The more that you start thinking about what things and things can't be, you know, you're violating our rights, Capella. You just start going, you just start going fucking random with it. Oh god, dude, I'd be like, Capella, come on down, come on down.
マジかよ。
Oh god.
ゾッとするくらい表情豊かなドラゴンだな。
ありゃー、そこにいるてめえは負け犬じゃなくて負け猫でしたっけ。にゃーにゃーにゃーにゃー、つがいの猫ちゃんが死んだからって泣いてんのかにゃー。
大将黙れよ。
Hey yo.
喋るたんびに俺の中のドラゴン像が怪我される。
Oh fuck, dude. So that kind of reminds me, I'm not gonna lie, that kind of reminds me of something that fucking Regulus just might like an insult thrown out like, you're the lamest ass dragon.
喋るたんびに俺の中のドラゴン像が怪我される。
はあ、てめえって何なの。他のクズ肉の中でもてめえは一等場違いの匂いがしやがりますけど。
大体てめえらのやり方が大雑把なんだよ。カバオともったいぶって一人ずつ出てこい。様式美ってもんが全然分かってやからね。何様だ、神様気取りかよ。はい、時間終了。やったれユリウス。
君の無鉄砲には時折心の底から驚かされる。
That moment when yapping actually works. The moment when yapping actually fucking works is a distraction. And people don't know why ReZero is a fucking goat. My god, Julius is too pretty. Yap no jutsu often can work, right? Because if people are processing things at a different level rather than just like fight or flight, if you're able to have a conversation with them, guess what? It's a lot harder to stay in that state of fight or flight, right? He did the same thing against Elsa, right? But also, even though he might be overacting here, isn't this kind of similar in a way to like how some of the archbishops express some of their insane love for things? Like how slothful, you know, oh, like my brain trembles. Let me go ahead and like, you know, Yo, Sleepy Myers, thanks so much for the follow. Cerebral Damon, thanks so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Appreciate it, you go. Hell yeah. I know he's doing this just to buy time. I know but they're all kind of yap gods, and they all get like really over enunciate what they like, right?
黙れよ。お前が喋るたんびに俺の中のドラゴンゾーンが汚される。
はあ、てめえって何なの？他のクズ肉の中でもてめえは一等場違いの匂いがしやがりますけど。
大体てめえらのやり方が大雑把なんだよ。カンバもっともったいぶって一人ずつ出てこい。様式美ってもんが全然分かってやがらねえ。何様だ？神様気取りかよな。はい、時間稼ぎ終。
Actually true. Doritos in the chat for a non-CGI dragon. Because oftentimes the anime love to go ahead and throw out a CGI dragon. This is really good. This is really fucking good.
様式美ってもんが全然分かってやがらねえ。何様だ？神様気取りかよな。はい、時間稼ぎ終了。やったれユリウス。
君の無鉄砲には時折心の底から驚かされる。虹の光に焼かれるがいい。あるクラウセリア。
私様にご在居。
No way that worked. No way that fucking worked. No way that that's a one and done, right? This goes with any archbishop. No way that that's a one and done.
やだやだ。人のことえっごい角度から見つめて興奮してんじゃねえってんですよ。
傷が治っていく。
If Capella can turn into this beast, right? And in the opening, she has these lion hands and whatnot. I'm going to ask a weird question. And I'm forewarning it through this, and it's not in a sexual manner. Okay, I'm gonna highlight by saying this. It's not in a sexual manner. If she's turning into all of these beasts, right? Or has the lion hands, these bear hands or whatever, and then this dragon form, how does she smell? And again, like, and I mean this, Jeanette, like, seriously speaking, right? It's like if you are turning yourself into these beasts, these... Not what I expected you to ask. Oh, with her nose? Like a flower field? A flower field of what? Okay. Anyway. Is it a spoiler? Is this actually like a spoiler? If by asking this, yes or no? Because if it's not really like a spoiler and it's not something that's going to be explored, then please. No, not really a spoiler. Yo. Oh, Rassi. Yo, welcome. It's not important, but technically it has been answered. Sure. She apparently reeks. She reeks. She smells awful. Yeah, okay. Whew. Fuck it, I can deal with that. No! Why would you say that? She smells rancid. She smells like a dragon. Oh God. I have anosmia. I can't smell, so I can fix her wood. Oof. Because that's my thing is like, imagine going through all, and even past that, this aspect of transmorphing it into like animals and stuff like this. It's a power or is it a curse, right? And even from that, will we see this again, right? Even outside of the archbishops, right? Is this a power or an ability to transmorph yourself like an animorph style of things into something greater than just like your own physical body? The same way that we have Garf, right? Turning it like having these like lion hands. Do we have others who may transmorph into something positive and or negative?
興奮してんじゃねえってんですよ。
傷が治っていく。
冗談じゃねえぞ。
が治っていく。
冗談じゃねえぞ。
She's so goofy. I love her. That's so it's a derpy dragon, but it's great. My God. My God.
なんだ約束のお時間じゃねえですか。中に戻らせてもらっちゃいます。
はあ、待て。
この虫かごの連中がどんな塩梅に苦しむか、乞うご期待。
Damn.
処刑する気か。
くそ、中に入るしかねえってのか、この状況で。
迷ってる暇はないぞ。あの二人はワイらがやる。
Yeah, you still have two opponents in front of you.
ガーフィール、負けんなよ。やってこいや大将。
ヴィルヘルム、任せました。
良いに。
スバル、クリス様を任せた。
ちょっと。おんま。クリスさん、失礼。
Did my dude just princess carry her? Wait a minute. Subaru, you've grown leaps and bounds, my man. I didn't even what the fuck? Hey, yo, wait a minute. I was thinking he was gonna take her hand and they were both gonna like go for it, but like pick her up like wait a minute. And she's like screaming and I can't, bro. I can't. This is adorable. God. Emilia, come in. God. I can hear the index in her voice. It should have been me. Chat, it should have been me. Oh my God. That's adorable, right? But also wonderful to see that, like, Subaru's taking charge more. And Subaru's, like, acting a little bit more chivalrous. Acting a little bit more like, hey, let me take care of you if possible. Let me, yeah. So she's fighting for the number, you know it. She's fighting for the number one spot at this moment. Ed wants to be. I want to carry her like that. I don't know what you guys are talking about, right? With Emilia ended, crushes my new. Oh.
クレシさん、無事。
私は平気です。でもスバル様の足が。
大丈夫。痛くない。
落ち着きなよ、お兄さんたちとお姉さん。嬉しいな。
For free?
嬉しいね。嬉しいさ。嬉しいとも。
We're overjoyed. We're filled with joy.
嬉しすぎるから、嬉しいと思えるから、嬉しいを感じられるからこそ暴飲暴食。待ち焦がれたものほど腹を空かしておけば置くほど最初の一口がうまくなるってもんさ。あれ、お兄さん、俺たちに何か恨みとかある人だったりする？ほら、僕たちって頭が悪いし、俺たちって記憶力がないからさ。
なあ、クソガキ。お前がただのうっかりでここに迷い込んだ方向音つってんなら、今のうちに白状しろ。まだ許せる。
No. Once they do their introduction, you know you're fucked. You know we're about to have a full-on fight scene. We are the Sin Archbishop and the Witches Cult representing Gluttony. Ay, wey. Roy. No way! Dude, that episode fucking flew by. It's a lot more action-oriented than I thought it was gonna be. But we're seeing, hey, this is now a group mentality focus. More so than an individual focus, right? That was 5 minutes. Oh, there's post-credits, apparently. We'll watch the post-credits. Didn't even realize it's a different Gluttony. This is completely different than the one that we saw previously. How can people not realize that this is a different person? Like, were people actually confused? I feel like maybe people's retention rate. Because I look at this, right? And instantly, I'm like... The other one has, like, the swords that come out through here, right? And it's like the full-on, like, stereotypical archbishop, like, cloak and stuff, right? Open hair. Exactly. And then they say the name is different. Also we? Right. His face just smiling there while the other one would be all hunched over. And Damn. Leia's more hunched, right? So this is group 1. Group 2. Start grouping things like this. Interesting. The archbishops are in shade. Right, serious, even in her own delusions, even in her whatever that she's going through, right? Like she stays in the shade and not in the light, which is interesting. Except for Capella, right, which is on the rooftop, but like the ending is S tier. He's in the shade of this giant, you know, mountain. Her face, of course, has the weird distortions and stuff that we've talked about previously. And then, of course, both... Yeah. Woo! Oh. Similar to the season 1 opening, right? Where he dies and then he comes back, but what he has in his hand is a trash bag, as opposed to now where his friends are lifting him up and now he physically sees that he has everyone else around him, as opposed to in season 1 where he has that trash bag and it's quite literally he has nothing in his nothing in his life supporting him at that point in time. But now it's like, wow. Yeah, that's why I'm saying it's like just this little scene, right? But it's like he doesn't have to fall to zero. He has other people that he can rely on and these friends that push him up. And now he's not holding on to this bag of nothing. It was food. That's wow. Right. Oh shit. Emilia! Oh, you're okay. I hope you're okay. I hope he hasn't done anything. I hope you're fine. I hope you're okay. I hope you're okay, Emilia. Oh no. Oh no.
広場で包帯の女の人と戦いになって。で、あれ？私裸？
ああ、目覚めたみたいだね。
Well, at least he's kind enough to come in and check on her, I guess, right? Right.
本当によかった。君が無事で心から安心したよ。
あなたは
自己紹介の前に大事な質問に答えてほしい。僕たちの未来に重要なことなんだ。
僕たちの？
エミリア、君は少女か。
What the fuck? Are you a virgin, Emilia? Oh no. Emilia. Oh no. She kissed Subaru. Oh no. It'll be important for our future. Are you a virgin? You know? There's one important question. Oh God. Regulus. Oh God. The fuck is a virgin? So how's your sex life? Oh. 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 Oh my God. I'm gonna ask a question. How many of you guys have ever been asked this, or even vice versa, have ever asked someone that? Random question, throwing it out there. I've never asked that because I don't care about that, right? It's virgins in the chat unite. Like, you can be virgin or you can be experienced. I don't care, right? No and no. I don't think I have, right? You've been asked? Yeah. Happened? How is that? If someone's asked you, right, are you a virgin? It can really turn into an uncomfortable situation, right? Where all of a sudden you're on the defensive. And because even socially speaking, it's like, it can feel as though you're on the defensive, right? Are you a virgin? Woo! Woo! That, yeah. We're about to go a long time. No. For partners, I'd prefer, but it's not a red flag either. No, and that's the main thing is, like, for Regu, though, does this fit his character, right? That can, in therapy, only if it's a part of, like, a sexology aspect for the client, right, Nikki? Like, hey, for example, why do you fear certain things when it comes to being intimate with your partner? Let's talk about this a little bit more. But your therapist being like, are you a virgin? Like, why is that important? How is that important towards the next step in healing if that's not a part of their goal? Like, let's say your goal was employment. Why would a therapist ask you that, right? The kind of question you'd ask if you fucked either way. So that's why I'm gonna go ahead and throw this out there. For Regu, this fits his character, I think, perfectly. Would you guys agree? I think that this fits his character perfectly because it shows that he's so greedy, right? That it's probably to that extreme. It's to the extreme where he wants to have the most, like what a lot of societies and stuff have as like the most vital or perfect or whatnot thing, right? Superficial purity, yeah, purity, whatnot.
なそれだけは本当に大事なことだからさ
Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, wrong one. Wow. What a fantastic episode. What a absolutely fantastic episode. I can't get enough of ReZero. I cannot get enough of ReZero. For me, this episode was just an easy, like 9 out of 10. Easy 9 out of 10, 8.5 to 9 out of 10. It was peak. It was really, really good. It was really, really good. But it felt like 2 minutes. It felt like 2 minutes. It felt like time just came and went. And I'm like, holy fuck. That's also good. Yo, Ed, it's only episode 4. Yeah. Well, I feel like it's setting stuff up for more to come, right? And that's the main regard. It's so immersive that I feel like everything is being set up so quickly that it's bound. Like, I don't know what the next core or 8 episodes might have, but I feel like it's building up to something fucking amazing. Yeah, it's building up organically, and it feels as though everything's building up to something amazing. So I don't know where this is going to go. Ladies and gentlemen, what would you rate this episode out of 10? What do you guys think of Subaru's growth? And does this episode highlight that growth for you? No worries, no worries. No worries, the Scarlet Emperor. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate it. It's weird to think that we're already halfway into this court. Right. 9 out of 10. And yes, I think this episode highlights all of their growths, right? And highlights even Garth going through it. It's not just Subaru that goes through tough shit. All of these characters go through it. You give this episode 7 Reinhardts out of 23 owls? Oh, God. 9 out of 10, 9 out of 10. Yeah, absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, aside from the coughing, thank you so much for being here. YouTube, so far, that episode flew. I love the characters. I love everything that's happening. And if you guys like some of these deep discussions, these elements of like, hey, we're here to actually love ReZero and take in as much information as we can and actually have a discussion about the show, then come and join us here on Twitch or on the Discord so you can stay updated with everything that's to come. I appreciate you guys. You guys are amazing. I'll catch you guys later, YouTube.